Hello everyone, I am Marianne B. Orlandis and I am here now to review a book. So, what I'm going to review now is entitled Mainstreaming Climate Change Adaptation, Disaster Risk and Vulnerability Reduction Integration Across K-12 Education Curriculum. So, the authors of this book is Nong C. Rangasa, the Executive Director, exclusively published and distributed by Divine Word Publishing House Incorporation, and this book copyright was on 2017 of February. Let's start. Number 1. Content covers a significant portion of the course competencies. So, as I review the book, indicate the course competencies and the material so that at the end of the school year, the students have a knowledge of what they learn. So, it is a good quality. So, number 2. Contents are up to date. So, as I assess the content, it is up to date and the content was found in the curriculum guide and it is good quality. So, number 3, reading level is appropriate for most students who will use the material. So, the reading level of the students is good quality because as I review, the book it is easy to understand to read in grade 3 students, so it is good quality. So number 4, intended learning outcomes competencies are stated. So in the grade 3 English book, there is intended learning outcomes before the lesson and after the lesson. It indicates her so that the learners can easy to understand the lesson that they tackled. So it is a good quality. So number 5, formative and summative assessments are included. So yes, the formative and summative assessment are included in the materials to determine if the students understand the lesson. So it is a good quality. So number 6, activities are varied to meet the needs of students. So, activities is appropriate to meet the needs of students and every materials and it is appropriate so it is a good quality. So, number 7, teacher's guide is included with management suggestions. So, when I examine the book, teacher's guide is included in the management suggestions, which is for students' materials, so it is not applicable. So, number 8, materials are presented in logical order. So, in grade 3 English book, it is not presented in logical orders. So, it is presented on defining the answer and presenting their answers and also defining their answers. So, it is good quality. So, number 9, learning outcomes, competencies, and tasks. The learning outcomes competencies and tasks. It is the activities that given by the teacher after the lesson discussion. When the teacher give activity to their students and they answer correctly, then the learning outcomes is achieved. So I give a rate of all right but not good quality. So, number 10, degree of the match between learning activities and intended learning outcomes. So, when I review the book, it is matched between learning activities and intended learning outcomes, so it is a good quality. So, number 11, quality of the test and degree of match with intended learning outcomes. So, the activity is they have much of the lesson. The goal of the teacher at the end of the lesson is that student will have a knowledge and learning on how to know what is the cause and effect of the climate change. So, it is a good quality. So, number 12, quality of direction on how students will process through the materials. As I reviewed the materials, all directions are readable and understandable when the student is answering. So it is a good quality. So number 13, quality of drawings, photographs, and other materials. So as I review and observe to the content which is drawings, photographs, and other materials, it is good quality. Because for me, it is not necessary to put a color as long as the children can identify and know what is the drawing all about. So it is a good quality. So, number 14. Overall design of the learning activities for individual instructions. So, usually they give instructions before giving assessment. So, it is a good quality. So, number 15. Quality of management procedures for teachers or teaching. So, of course, it has a good quality management procedures of teachers or teaching. So, it is a good quality. So, number 15. Quality of management procedures for teachers or teaching. So, of course, it has a good quality management procedures of teachers or teaching. So, it is a good quality. So, number 16. Yes, it has a course map competencies covered by the instructional materials in order to simplify their teaching. So, it is good quality. So, therefore, the importance of textbook review gives the reader concise summary for the content. And more importantly, is a review offers a critical assessment of the content.